Today we will continue with our blog using a map and learn about symbols and colors used in a map. We also learn some new words like scheme, universally, uniformity, and language. Children, it's time for some action. I will ask some questions and you have to think about their answers. Have you watched a cricket match on the television? What does the umpire do when a batsman is out? Does he say something or just point his finger up? Have you seen a traffic light? What colors does it show? What do these colors mean? We use symbols and colors to represent a meaning. It is important to know the meaning of these symbols and colors to know their meaning. So today we will learn about symbols and colors used in a map. Look at the map of Ghaziabad and write down the meanings of the following 4-5 symbols. First, this black dot. Second, these yellow lines. Third, the black square. Fourth, the small dotted lines. And the last, black dot with white outline. You can pause the video while doing this activity. Now children, see the legend and find out how many answers are right. So children, the legend is a list which has the meaning of all these symbols and colors given in the map. It helps us to read the map correctly. Let's have a look on one more map. This is a colorful map. Let's have a look on the legend. Here, different colors are shown instead of different symbols. Let's find out the meaning of different colors. Find out what orange color, brown color, and yellow color represents. You can pause this video while doing this activity. The title of this map is Major Crop Areas. In this map, orange color represents the area in India where millet grows. Brown color represents the area in India where wheat grows. And yellow color represents the area where sorghum grows. What will happen if colors and symbols were not present in the map? What if the details of each place was written on the map only? How would it have looked? Could we read the map easily? No, it will be very difficult for us to read. So children, colors and symbols reduce the text written on the map. It makes the map more clear and easy to read. Let's observe these two maps carefully. First map is of Chandigarh city and other one is of Sydney city. Both of these places are in different countries. One is in India and other one is in Australia. Can you find some common symbols in both the maps? Yes, they have some common symbols. Do you know why? We use some common scheme of symbols and colors so that the map of all the countries looks same and anybody can read them. If an Australian traveler visits our country and does not understand our language, he can still find a place by using a map. Because of these symbols are used across countries to help everyone read a map, whether they belong to Australia or India. Look, children, this is the list of some symbols which are universally accepted and used in all the maps of different countries. So, children, today we have learned how legend is useful for reading a map and why do we have some common colors and symbols on a map.